Scorpio has been experiencing Ketu. Scorpio is a zodiac sign that is a sign of mystery, occult. It's a sign that holds deep hidden desire, secret knowledge, the knowledge of our existence. It can give us surprise. It can sting from an unexpected direction. It can throw a problem as well as a solution from an unexpected front. Such a sign, such a mysterious sign, the sign which is famous for its sting, is now facing Ketu, which is in a way the venom of the sting, the pain of the sting. Ketu is the sharp object that penetrates. It's a gamma radiation that has high penetrating power, that has high ionizing capacity. And this Ketu, which is a planet of moksha, and moksha from what? Moksha from any kind of pain or suffering. But this moksha is by forceful detachment. And such Ketu has been scrubbing the zodiac of Scorpio from quite some time, and it will continue to do so till April 2022. Last year, Ketu went into Anuradha Nakshatra. I made a video for that. That how devotion can save you from all the pain and suffering. Ketu is still in Anuradha, and soon Ketu will enter Vishakha Nakshatra. The moment Ketu enters Vishakha Nakshatra, it becomes very strong. Because the nature of Ketu is to multiply, is to split things apart, and Vishakha is the branched one. Somewhere there is coherence, especially the Vishakha that falls in the Scorpio zodiac. So look in your past 1.5 year. Check the area of life controlled by Scorpio and see how that area has troubled you, has made you run pillar to post, has made you suffered a lot. Because when Ketu was there, it was not able to settle things in that sign. Ketu always detaches, it uproots and throws a person from one area to the other. Welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop channel. We will discuss more about this Ketu transit. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss another update. Follow me on Instagram and Telegram for more interesting stuff. And for consultations, you can drop me an email. I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. And this is an exclusive Patreon only membership videos where you will get some interesting takes on Vedic astrology, some interesting learning on Vedic astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Ketu, the Mokshakari planet, the planet which is called as tail, is also the past life karma that you have already achieved and where your direction should not be. If you consider an arrow, the head of the arrow that always moves forward is Rahu, and the entire body of the arrow that follows the head is Ketu, and that is why Ketu is called the body and Rahu is called the head. Rahu is the software, Ketu is the hardware. Ketu is the microchip, Ketu is the microscopic events of life. Something that is sukshma, something that is affecting every day and every minute. And when Ketu moves in Scorpio, it destabilizes, it unsettles. Imagine a pond of muddy water, and suddenly there is a stream that cuts the water into two parts. Imagine an animal that cuts the water in two parts, and now you are able to see all the dark and deep secrets temporarily. So as Ketu progresses in the sign of Scorpio, depending upon the degree of your ascendant and your moon sign, you are experiencing things related to that sign, and this is opening up lot of things. Lot of secrets are being revealed because Ketu simply cuts it out, throws it out. If Scorpio happens to be in your 6th, 8th or 12th house, then you are the most troubled of all zodiac sign. Because for you, Ketu is in Trik Bhava, 6, 8 and 12. So you'll be forced to cut off the negativity from life, and that means you will have to handle the negativity and you have to face all the problems. Only then you can cut it off, so that you can, if you will face the problems, you will try to find a solution for that, and these problems may be forced upon you. You have to check the area of life ruled by Scorpio. People with Scorpio in the 8th house must have experienced random transformation, lot of insecurity in life, health issues, insecurities, money not coming in, not able to save. People with Ketu in the 6th house in the sign of Scorpio, again, you may become better physically, but you will have to face your enemy, you will have to cut them apart, you will have to cut the negativity apart, you will have to remove all the obstacles, it's like a hurdle race where you're crossing hurdle one by one. But eventually, yes, you will become successful, yes, you will get the moksha, but moksha means freedom. How does a freedom come? Will a helicopter come and pick you and drop you at a safe place? No. When we talk about freedom, it means Ketu accelerates the process. Imagine you're passing through a jungle. Freedom from the jungle means you are coming out from the other side. You have reached the other side. You are no longer in the jungle, but that doesn't mean that a person will come or a divine force will come and pick you from the jungle and put you into a safe place. That will never happen. If that was supposed to happen, then what is the purpose of the birth? So when Ketu is in the sign of Scorpio, it has taught us how to behave in a divine way, how to respect the divinity, how to respect our own culture, our own heritage. It has detached a lot of roots and it has replanted the seed in a very different zone. A lot of people get scared from the sign of Scorpio, but Scorpio is a zodiac sign without understanding of which you will not be able to understand divinity. Because if you want to reach Sagittarius, you will have to cross the waters of Scorpio. Scorpio defines the transformation that creates life, but you will have to fight for it. Nothing is easy, and that is what Scorpio teaches us. And if you are a Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio moon sign, definitely you must have gone numb by this time as a remedy, as a solution for the problems in your life. Ketu in Scorpio has troubled many souls. But remember, Ketu will only follow the trail of your own karma. If you set your karma straight, irrespective of what is happening in your life, if you have the stream of karma moving in the positive direction, Ketu will follow that. And when a Ketu is in a certain house and when Ketu is giving a lot of problems, you need to counter it by focusing on the house where Rahu is placed. Because Ketu is like a black hole, it will keep on drawing the attention, it will keep on taking the energy, it will simply suck the energy. It's like moving into a black hole, it's like trying to fill the well. Doesn't matter how much water you put, doesn't matter how much you try to escape, you will not be able to. And that is why Ketu is called a planet of detachment, the planet of moksha, because unless you are unhappy about your life in this planet Earth, why will you even think of living the life? Why will you think of living a life like a sage unless you feel the life that side is better than the life this side. That means the life this side, on the material side, has given you so much of pain and problem that you simply do not want. You have understood the reality of this world and now you want to experience the peace and the divinity of the divine world, the bhakti, the mantra, the spirituality. And that is why Ketu made you drop your tears from very bhavas, from the very expression of life ruled by Scorpio. You must have gone really frustrated, depressed, sad about that bhava. It's like you just can't control. It's not in your hands. Throughout the Ketu transit in Scorpio, if you observe, Saturn was third, and for Scorpio to function, it must follow Capricorn. Because Capricorn is third from Scorpio. It is the strength of Scorpio. It is the power of Scorpio. It is the expression of Scorpio, and Saturn sealed that expression. It did not allow Scorpio to express positively. And with Sagittarius, the second house, now coming under Pap Kartari, because Ketu is in Scorpio and Saturn is in Capricorn, whatever happened in the sign of Scorpio, doesn't matter how much you shout, nobody understood. If you are Scorpio moon and Scorpio ascendant, you must realize what I am saying, and if you are, then please write in the comment section so that other people know how you felt. Now let me tell you, whatever you felt, the reason was not to kill you, not to make you suffer, but the reason was to detach you, because in the past life, you must be seriously attached to that area of life. And when Ketu goes in Scorpio, life says, don't focus on the negative side. Focus more on your securities. Try to earn more. Try to be with your family. Try to accept the scenario with gratitude. Try to be more bhakt. Try to be more devotee. Try to just go with the flow, because that's the only way Ketu can survive. And Scorpio is not the water that you can fight with. It's a dark, muddy place. It's a very shady place. But remember, if you have to protect something which is valuable, something which is of great importance, if you have to protect something that can change the humanity, if that is the secret of life, you will definitely hide it in a place and cover it with scary objects, so that only those who are worthy of receiving the gift from God will penetrate the Scorpio and reach to its core to find the bright light inside. Remember, Scorpio is the same zodiac ruled by Mars, just like Aries. Life and death originate from the same source. It's just the outer coating, outer covering has been made in a way that scares you. It's like if you have to protect a child, you may scare the child by telling him that place is dangerous, because that's for the child's security. And when Ketu goes in Scorpio, it simply tore the gate apart and made Scorpio visible for you. And that is why your area of life, controlled by Scorpio in your own chart, started opening up, started giving you all the problems. Those of you who have addressed that problem very efficiently through devotion without major resistance, if you have accepted and understood before you experience good or bad, have lived life nicely. And those who try to fight, who try to close the door, who try to push back, who try to give enough resistance, found their Taurus getting damaged. You can verify in your chart. So this Ketu was scrubbing the zodiac of Scorpio. It was penetrating and opening up the Scorpio for you. It was a gift from God. It was opening up the divine knowledge. Some got, some didn't. So when Ketu is going to be for the next 3-4 months in the sign of Scorpio, yes, there will be problems. Ketu being Ketu will open up the old wounds, will try to control the blood, will try to control the anger, will try to control the agitation. But the only way to counter this energy is to understand the power of giving up, is to understand the power of selflessness. And sometimes you may have to follow the right direction and then get the results. Every time you can't expect the result and then follow. Sometimes you have to believe in karmanneva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. And that is why Scorpio zodiac sign has been shedding tears, dry tears. The kind of pain and suffering nobody realized, and only you can understand what you have gone through from the zone of Scorpio in your horoscope. No matter how much you shout, it was never heard. But now when Jupiter is in the sign of Aquarius, it is in the house of peace with Scorpio. Your peace will come through knowledge. The more you learn about it, the more you face the equation, the more you face the challenge. But facing the challenge with a smiling face and with a strong head, you won't be scared. And then you will see the core of Scorpio. You will see the core knowledge that doesn't have this outer scary coating. The secret will be revealed to you while Ketu moves out from Scorpio. So guys, that was a brief take. I just wanted to share this. This was what I felt, because I was getting a lot of consultations where I was saying people are suffering because of Scorpio and they can't understand why they are suffering. So I hope this gives you a brief idea. Just I touched it. I'm sure this is not going to be the perfect explanation, but I try to touch the surface. Why you are feeling the way you are feeling and what should you do. Don't resist. Sometimes go with the flow and believe in Him. The God has created you. He will take care of you. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Hit the bell icon to stay connected with me. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, namaste.